everybody doing today? It's a beautiful day. Okay, great. I thought we could get some yoga going on today. Okay? So let's all come onto our mats and sit crisscross applesauce. We're going to take 3 big breaths. So you remember the breathing that we went over, all those exercises. We take a big breath in through the nose. So we're going to do that 3 times. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's do it one more time. Beautiful. Blink those eyes open. Very nice. Okay, from right here, we're going to talk about Om. Who remembers what Om means? We go over this every single time we do our class. Om is the heartbeat of the universe. So many, many years ago, when it was nice and quiet and you can listen to the outside, it was before all the automobiles and before the airplanes, and you listened really closely, you could hear the universe. The heartbeat of the universe sounds like this. Let's do it together. And notice that when we close our mouths, don't close your mouth tight. Be really, really easy with it, and you can feel the vibrations. Are you ready? Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, now what about our meditation that we have learned? A great meditation. It's always going to be with us. Once we learn it, we can always use it whenever we need to, whenever too many things are happening at once, or whenever we've had a hard day at school and we have a lot of things going on, a lot of chores we have to do. Here's the meditation. So your palms are facing the ceiling. You're going to roll your shoulders back. Let's all sit crisscross applesauce. Here we go. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. One more time, really quiet. Beautiful. You got it. And also, one other thing that we have learned that we begin every yoga class with and we end every yoga class with is what? You guessed it, namaste. Namaste. And what does namaste mean? Namaste means the good inside me sees the good inside you. Namaste. Winter, Wesley, I'm not sure who is tuning in today, but namaste to you. Okay, so we did all of those things that we need to do to begin our yoga practice. Let's start off with some yoga poses, and then we're going to move into our salutations, okay, our sergeant salutations. So let's go over some poses. Oh, we're all sitting crisscross applesauce. So probably the easiest thing is if we just walk our hands out a little bit and we keep our face right in our hands, and see if you can keep your bottom on the mat. Do you know what this is called? This is the watching TV pose. Okay, let's come back up. We're going to push ourselves forward and we're going to move into this pose. This is the tabletop. Okay, the tabletop pose. And you know what we can get to from this position? The cow pose. So we're going to look up like this. Here's the cow. What do cows do? Moo. Your throat, you can feel this one in your throat. Moo. And then we have our cat pose. Curve your back and you let your shoulders come to your ears. Meow. Meow. Beautiful. That's a nice cat. So here's cow. Moo. Here's cat. Meow. Ooh, what about the puppy pose? Here's my puppy. Now I'm going to wag my tail. How am I going to wag my toes. Bring your feet back. Go to the opposite direction and look at your toes. Bring your feet back. Beautiful. Okay, are you ready to move into the downward dog? Let's take our toes. We're going to put them underneath our feet and we're going to push ourselves up. So now I kind of look like an upside down V. Make sure that your hands are nice and wide and spread out. Let's breathe. Remember those big breaths that we did in the beginning. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to find my up dog. Now, do you remember your up dog? This is what it looks like. It's kind of like the cobra. Remember the cobra? Here's our up dog. Here's the cobra. We come down to our bellies and we bring our arms forward. What do cobras do? Nice. Okay, let's come on up. Let's sit in a chair, shall we? Remember the chair pose? This is what it looks like. Remember the swivel chair? Remember the recliner? Remember the prayer twist? Now I'm going to bring my hands together and I'm going to bring them to my heart and then I'm going to twist this way. And then come back and then twist this way. And then come back. And now I'm going to let my arms down. Do you know what this is called? This is called the rag doll. So make sure that your feet are nice and wide and maybe you could just drop your arms, kind of like a gorilla. Or maybe even grab your elbows and swing them. And shake your head. Nice. Okay, let's bring our feet together and let's come on up. Slowly, we're coming up. Nice. Do you know what this one's called? The mountain pose. So this is the bottom of the mountain where it's nice and strong. So your feet are really strong on your yoga mat. Hands are out. Here's the mountain. Good job. Okay, so from here, let's move into our star pose, shall we? Here's our star. You got it? Good job. Let's go into goddess. It's like we're riding a horse. Nice and low. And we're coming up to star again. Good job. Now we're going to shake, 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 because that's good for us. We're going to now move into our tree pose. Do you remember the tree pose? Of course you do. Trees are our favorite. We're going to bring one leg up onto the other leg, and we're going to hold this one here. Here's the tree. Make sure it's not on your knee, okay? These are my branches. I'm going to bring my branches in, and I'm going to lower down. Beautiful. Here we go. Second side, other leg. So maybe your tree is just going to be like this, or maybe it'll be like this, or maybe it'll be like this, but definitely don't put it on your knee, okay? Here we go. Breathe. Woo! I'm blowing in the wind. And bring your branches in and low. And let's shake. Okay. We're going to do one more while we're here. We're going to do our dancer pose. So the dancer pose is when we pick up one leg and we use, so my right leg and my right arm, and I'm going to hold on to my foot. My left arm is going to be next to my ear. This is the pose. If I want to go forward, I'm going to go forward. And come back. Beautiful. I'm going to do the same thing. Because remember, what we do on one side, we always do on the other. I'm going to face the other direction so you can see what it looks like sideways. shake that out. Good job. We're gonna do one more, maybe two. We're gonna do our warrior, okay? So first there's a warrior 2. We have a lot of warriors that we do, but we're just gonna do warrior 2 right now. So warrior 2, see my leg, my knee is over my ankle, and my foot is just like this. So it's almost like my ankle's going right into the center of my foot, and I keep a big bend in my knee. And my shoulders are relaxed and my arms are straight. Good job. I'm going to do the warrior on the second side, okay? Good job. Okay, let's come back up. Warrior 3. So we just did 2, and now we're going to do 3. So I'm going to show you what that looks like sideways. So I'm going to come down kind of looking like an airplane. You can also call this one the airplane pose. And we'll come on up. Beautiful. Now I'm going to do the other leg, but I'm going to face you, okay? Are you ready? Arms come out like an airplane. And I'm coming up. Nice. Shake that out. Great. Okay. So from here, let's move down. One more, or actually 2 more poses. Do you remember the bow pose? Kick up my legs and I reach behind and I grab my feet. Kick into my hands and roll forward. This is the bow pose. And this is rock and roll. And then I'm going to push myself back to my child's pose. Good job. What about the crab pose? Do you remember the crab pose? It's the opposite of the tabletop. Okay, what about our turtle? Turtle pose. What about our flower? It's kind of like the turtle. What about this pose? What is this called? The heron pose. Did you say the heron pose? We're going to go nice and tall and we're going to balance. Yes, and we're going to come back down. Well, there are just a couple more poses that we're going to do before we do our sergeant salutations, okay? We're going to do our boat pose. This is what it looks like. Or it could look like this. That's the canoe. And we're going to do the dolphin pose. See how my arms are down on the mat? Almost like the down dog, but it's the dolphin. The down dog looks like this. There's one pose that I'm forgetting, and it's a fun pose. I remember the lion pose, but it's not really a pose, it's the lion's breath. So we can do any pose with the lion's breath, okay? So let's all sit crisscross applesauce. Hands are next to the face here. The lion. Let's do it again, but make sure your tongue comes down really low. Good job. Okay, so I can do my cat pose with my lion breath. How about that? Let's try to give that one a shot. Ready? Did you see that? Good job. Okay. Let's go ahead and move into our sergeant salutations, shall we? Oopsie. The sun salutations are how we start every yoga class off. So we are going to warm our bodies up with our salutations. Here we go. Ready?
You gotta get up, you gotta get up, you gotta get up in the morning. You gotta get up, you gotta get up, you gotta salute the sun.
Okay, kids, Sarge here. Just like you salute the Sarge, we're gonna salute the sun. Yogis, salute. Namaste.
Namaste.
Butterfly up.
Butterfly up.
Butterfly down.
Butterfly down.
Ragdoll.
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 Jump back.
Jump back.
Plank pose.
Plank pose.
Plank pose.
Plank pose.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
Upward dog.
Upward dog.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
Jump forward.
Jump forward.
Ragdoll.
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 Butterfly up.
Butterfly up.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Breathe in and out your nose, stand tall in mountain pose. Take a break, take a rest. Salutations are the best. Breathe in and out your nose, stand tall in mountain pose. Take a break, take a rest. Salutations are the best.
Ready for another round?
Yes.
Yogis, salute. Namaste.
Namaste.
Butterfly up.
Butterfly up.
Butterfly down.
Butterfly down.
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll.
Jump back.
Jump back.
Plank pose.
Plank pose.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
Upward dog.
Upward dog.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
Three-legged dog.
Three-legged dog.
Other side.
Other side.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
Jump forward.
Jump forward.
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll.
Butterfly up.
Butterfly up.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Breathe in and out your nose, stand tall in mountain pose. Take a break, take a rest. Salutations are the best. Breathe in and out your nose, stand tall in mountain pose. Take a break, take a rest. Salutations are the best.
Now we work harder. Faster this time. Namaste.
Namaste.
Butterfly up.
Butterfly up.
Butterfly down.
Butterfly down.
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll.
Jump back.
Jump back.
Plank pose.
Plank pose.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
Upward dog.
Upward dog.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
Bow pose.
Bow pose.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Child's pose.
Child's pose.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
Jump forward.
Jump forward.
Ragdoll.
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 Butterfly up.
Butterfly up.
Namaste.
Namaste. Ah, I'm exhausted. Woo! Okay, that was a lot. But now our hearts are beating and we're nice and warmed up, right? Okay, we're gonna do a fun song here. We're going to do all of the poses that we practice, but we're gonna do a fun song while we do those poses. Ready?
Yep.
Oopsie. Let's get up.
mountaintop high when along came a lion, interrupting his ride.
Lion!
Oh, he went. Yogis like to yodel, yogis like to yodel,
Keep doing your lion pose.
yogis like to yodel.
Ready?
Yogis yodel wild and free.
Here we go.
Yogi went yodeling on a mountaintop high when along came a great big dog.
A dog!
Interrupting his cry. Oh, he went. Yogis like to yodel. Yogis like to yodel. Yogis like to yodel. Yogis yodel wild and free.
Tired. Here we go.
Yogi went yodeling on a mountaintop high when along came a cobra.
Cobra.
Interrupting his cry. Oh,
Like a cobra.
he went.
Yogis like to yodel,
Yogis like to yodel. Yogis like to yodel. Yogis yodel wild and free. Yogi went
yodeling on a mountaintop high.
when along came a kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
Interrupting his
Meow.
cry. Oh,
Here we go.
he went.
Yogis like to yodel,
Yogis like to yodel. Yogis like to yodel. Yogis yodel wild and free. Yogi went
Yodeling on a mountaintop high.
when along came another yogi.
Another yogi.
Interrupting his
Another yogi.
Oh, they went.
Yogi likes to yodel.
And I meditate. It teaches me to pose and I breathe through my nose.
Breathe through the nose.
Yoga's fun for us and it's the very best.
I think I'm gonna lay down.
In your secret garden rest.
That was a lot. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to my secret garden. But we're not finished with our yoga. So let's do a couple more poses. Let's do our yummy yoga. I don't know if any of my friends here at home have done the yummy yoga. So I'm going to show you how to set yourself up before we go into it, okay? So for our yummy yoga, we're going to lay our yoga mat down. And we will we're going to lay our yoga mat down just like this. But we're going to not lay like this, which is how we normally lay on our yoga mats. We're gonna lay backwards, the other way. So we're gonna lay just like this. And I'm gonna get into my Superman pose. You know who Superman is, right? He flies like this. Okay, are you ready for Yummy Yoga? We're gonna go to a few different countries. Okay, here we go. So make sure you're on your yoga mats. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're going to go to some different countries. Have you ever been to any different countries? It's fun.
Around the world will be fun. But first, lay on your mat in the wrong direction. Superman pose when we're in the air, then roll up in your mat with some ethnic.
Are you ready?
We fly through the air with the brightest of ease. Young daring gourmets and flying yogis. Our mission is simple to
Are you flying?
what we please and sample each other's delicacies. We're landing right now, it's not far away. Just roll in your mat, so now we can
Play. Ready? Here we go.
Let's go to Mexico.
Ay, 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 ay. I am a yoga burrito.
Woo!
I roll to the left and I roll to the right. I can't wait to take another bite.
We fly through the air with the greatest of ease and sample each other's delicacies.
Where are we going now?
I've always wanted to visit
France. Great.
Crepes in Paris.
Crepes. Crepes in Paris. Let's roll up like a crepe.
Sprinkle butter tightly, sprinkle sugar lightly. Yum, yum, yum. Sprinkle sugar lightly. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum.
Woo!
Fly through the air with the greatest of ease and sample each other's delicacies.
Where are we going now?
How about Italian?
Italian. Let's go to Italy.
Cannoli, careful,
Roll
please don't
cannoli.
squeeze. Dessert inside a crispy crust. I'll have another, please. Holy moly, roll a cannoli.
One more time.
Squeeze. Dessert inside a crispy crust. I'll have another, please.
We fly through the air with the greatest of ease and sample each
My
other's
mat. I needed to fix my mat. Here we go.
I've always wanted to go to Japan.
Japan. Sushi. Do you like sushi? I love sushi.
And other things that are really nice. Pickled ginger.
Ooh, wee.
For me.
Yum, yum. Let's come out. Ooh, wee. We're going to go to one more country.
through the air with the greatest of ease and sample each other's delicacies.
Where are we going?
Oy vey! Let's go to Israel!
Israel. Bagels. I love bagels. Do you eat bagels?
Roll the dough with your hands, boil and then make on pans. Roll the dough with your hands for friends to enjoy. Pop it off with
Yay!
slices if you please.
Ooh, wee.
Cheese and pizzas if you please. Tons of butter over cheese and a shrimp.
Ooh, wee.
We flew through the air.
I'm exhausted.
Many countries, rolled round the world.
We went to so many countries.
Yoga and flying was surely a blast, but now it's time to rest at last. We all have our favorites. This is for you.
Okay.
To eat what's healthy for you, though we appear different.
That was fun. We went to so many different countries. So fun to go to different countries because it's so fun to see people and food that look very different than what we're used to, but it's always really, really fun to get to know others and to try new things. we're gonna go ahead and move into our secret garden. We've done a lot of work today, so let's just take our secret garden, let's relax. Come onto your mat and lay yourself down. And close your eyes. Have your palms facing the ceiling, the palms of your hands. Close your eyes. And imagine your yoga mat turns into a magic carpet and it flies and it's flying in the air. And then you look down and you see a beautiful castle. So you just had to land your magic carpet. And as soon as you land, it turns into a yoga mat. One more time. And then you step off of your yoga mat and you walk inside the castle. And it's so beautiful. And there's pizza, and there's cheeseburgers, and there's hamburgers, and there's spaghetti, and fried chicken, and sushi, and lots of things. You want to have a little bite of everything, but you can't because you're the only one in the castle, and everything is there for you. So you're there for quite a while eating lots and lots of the food, and it's all so good. Pretty soon though, you notice that it's getting a little bit late and you need to go home. So you walk outside and you step on your yoga mat and you lay down, and almost immediately it turns into a magic carpet and lifts you up in the air and flies you back to Reno, Nevada, and it flies you back to your house. And right outside of your front door, it lands on the ground and turns into a yoga mat again. So you pick it up and roll it up and put it underneath your arm and you walk inside. And then you go up into your bedroom and you take just a few more breaths while you're laying down. And from here, you're going to roll over to your right side or any side, and you're going to push yourself up onto your yoga mat. So now we're all going to sit crisscross applesauce together. Tell me what you saw in your secret garden. Did you have any of the food? Was it good? What was the castle like? Did it have furniture? Did it have any puppies running around or maybe kittens? I want you to know that your secret garden is always there for you. So anytime you want to close your eyes and take a little nap and go back to the secret garden, it'll be there for you. Do you know what else is only for you? Everything we learned at the beginning of our practice. That will help you get rid of whatever you have on your mind, and that will help center you and bring you back down, maybe to your yoga mat or wherever you are. What about our meditation that we learned? Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. That's always there for you too. And what about our breathing? Our breathing is always there, but a lot of times we don't think about it. So anytime you need to recenter yourself or just take a break from what is happening, step back and breathe nice and deep. feel better already. And what's the last thing that we learned? The way to end every yoga class. The good inside me sees the good inside you. Namaste. 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 I hope you all have a spectacular day, and I hope that you all keep up with your yoga